Hey everybody, thanks for coming to the channel, Flay Media. Today we're going to have a shootout of 4 different compressors in a blind test. The Vertigo VSC-2, the BX Townhouse bus compressor, the Shadow Hills Green, and the all new Lindell SBC. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right, so all the compressors is up on the screen. Now I want to let you know that I did level match it, and all of them are pretty much identical as far as ratio, attack, release, makeup gain, and the threshold is pretty much the same. I want to get at least 2-to-1 compression ratio on this track. As you can see, ratio on the quad, ratio on the Townhouse. Now with the Shadow Hills Green, I did use the optical and the discrete. Pretty much more so the discrete is getting about 2-to-1 compression ratio. I have it on the nickel setting. On the Lindell, I do have a 2-to-1 ratio, and the attack on all of them is going to be 30 milliseconds on each. 30 milliseconds on that, 30 milliseconds on the Shadow Hills Green, 30 milliseconds on the Lindell, and the release is going to be 3 seconds on the quad, 3 seconds on the Townhouse, 2.5 on the Shadow Hills, and it's going to be 3 on the Lindell SBC. What I'm going to do now is just run through the original, and you let me know which one is which between A, B, C, or D in the comments below. Make sure you click the like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's go. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Lindell stereo bus compressor, and I have to say I like the dark color of it. It's pretty nice on the eyes. Now you have your basic threshold, attack, ratio, release, link. Link is going to be where you can independently compress different channels. Not sure how that works, but I guess it gives you a variation of a left to right stereo compression feel, like a analog feel. 100% is going to be compression the same, and You can vary these between 50 and 100, and you have your high pass and low pass filter on this. Nice VU meters. Come up to the settings, calibration, 14 dB default, oversampling all the way up to 16x. You can have the noise on. You have your zoom in all the way up to 150%, and you have the side chain available for you if you like. And then you come down to the NUKE. This is one of the most important things, this NUKE button. You have your side chain filter, high pass. You can parallel mix how much you want to affect the amount of side chain you got on here. And you have your soft, medium, hard knee tones, just like the API 2500. The only thing changed is the filter on here. And you have off, medium, and loud. And you have your fold back, compresses the signal back into the compression again and giving you that real nice parallel compression crunch, I would say it sounds like to me. And you can do it backwards or you can do it forwards. So forward is it's just going out of the compression, is not going back in. And you have your output compression, where you can just feed the signal in without compression to get some type of tone from the SBC. You have your bypass, and with the manual light off, you can set your threshold. It'll compensate for the gain that you're gonna hear, so your ears won't be fooled on what you're doing with it. And you have your VU out, in, and gain reduction. So let's take a listen to this track and start working some dials. Now that's going to be a lot, infinity to one. If you're looking for that type of compression on your drum bus, this will be the one to do it with. Let's engage the manual. Let's go back with the fold back. Down. Let's get about 2 to 1. Put the side chain in on 60 hertz. So let me know what you think about this Lindell SBC. Wow. have your total harmonic distortion. I think the nuke function is really what it implies. It nuclearized the whole signal into this volcanic eruption. Let's hear it bypassed. Give me a little bit more volume. Okay, so let me know what you think about this Lindell SBC. Now we're going to go into the blind test. Hopefully you got the right answers on which compression was which, A, B, C, or D. Let's unveil it. Okay, so now that you have the results of all the different compressors in this shootout, join me next time where we're going to be talking about this Lindell SBC on this track. Make sure you click the like and subscribe, and we'll see you again. Thanks.